Badminton is a racket sport practiced individually or in pairs. The aim of the game is to hit the shuttle, passing it over the net into the opponent's court, respecting the rules and avoiding the shuttle from falling on our own court. Indoor soccer, also referred to as futsal, is similar to football. Because the players usually hit the ball with their feet, they can touch it with their hands, but the teams are made up of only 5 players and it's played indoors. Teams, as in football, are intended to put the ball into the opposing goal. The match is won by the team that scores the highest number of goals in 40 minutes, divided in 2 times. During this time, players can get in and out of the match as often as they want to. Futsal is a very important sport in Portugal and it's also one of the most important sports that students practice in our school. Volleyball is a sport practiced on a court divided in by a net into 2 teams of 6 players on each side. The objective of the sport is to move the ball over the net so that it touches the ground within the court of the opponent while preventing the opponents to do the same. The players rotate their positions, 3 in the front and 3 in the back, and each team can touch the ball 3 times during each possession before throwing it to the opponent's court. In Portugal, it's also typical to play beach volleyball with pairs of teams of 6 players. Artistic gymnastics is a sport that requires strength, agility, coordination, body control, flexibility, balance, and elegance. Gymnasts perform exercises routines on official devices, apparatus, such as balance beam. The movements are executed on a narrow beam. Floor routine performed on the ground. The most common are the somersaults and twists. On bars, the athletes move from one bar to the other, performing different movements. Vault, the athletes run towards the apparatus and then jump over it, performing different types of jumps. Parallel bars, it is mandatory to perform movements in the air. Rings, the athlete must perform movements on suspended rings. The routine shows balance, strength, power, and dynamic motions while preventing the rings themselves from swinging. Pommel horse. The athlete touches the apparatus with his hands and circles his legs in the air. High bar. The athlete must perform his routine, giants, release skills, twists, and changes of direction in a bar 2.5 meters above the floor.